Welcome to MarriagePix Relationships, helping you understand and enliven your marriage through the various perspectives and experiences of others who found a way to prioritize what's really important in life. From new love to those that have weathered the storms, let's get ready to take your relationships to the next level with your host, ST.
Hey, Life Fixers, hope you're having an awesome day. Are you ready to better understand yourself, your partner, and your marriage? Let us do this. I absolutely love the previous episode with Anna, Derek, and Nadia. It was so much fun. Guys, if you haven't listened to this episode with a therapist and a couple, you would want to go and listen to this. I find them so insightful. I find them so interesting. You also get to see things from a really different perspective. So after this, get that value and then go back and listen to that episode. So for our very first marriage picks for today is, I'm going to say this. I think like we know this, but it's so hard to actually go into it. And that is just start the conversation, even if it's hard, because you know what? It's not just going to become easy. It just won't. As you have the conversation and things open up, and it will be like a roller coaster. Some parts of the conversation is just going to go up, and some parts are going to get easier and harder and easier and harder. But when you finish that conversation, you will feel so good. What it does for you as a person, what it does for your partner, what it does for your relationship together is incredible. And I personally think it's addicting when you have those conversations and it's so hard and your heart is like pounding before you have them. And you're like, what's going to happen? And am I going to hurt him? Or is she going to be offended? Or what am I going to do when I don't know how to say this? And I don't want to blame him, but I do. And you just don't end up happening. Then you just grow and grow separately. When you learn how to really go and have those hard conversations and how can I say this that she understands? And how can I say this? And we'll really get to the root of the things, then it literally becomes addicting. It is so cool. Try it. Let me know what happens. Marriage picks number 2 is going to be laughter helps you get through. We know that, but in the moment, sometimes it's so hard to remember that. If one of you are funny, you probably have a really easy time with it and just like making each other like crack up and stuff. But sometimes even just like watching a funny movie or just reading some like jokes that are just like stupid or really silly and just like get you laughing will just break the tension a little bit. Stress, work, kids, finances. There's like so much going on. We could just like laugh a little and really be able to go and get through it. Now, marriage picks number 3. This is applicable to everyone, wherever you are living on this earth. And that is because you lived through something called COVID pandemic. Now, as this thing is coming to an end-ish, I don't really know what that means. And I don't think you really know what that means either, but things are changing and they're going so cool back to a new normal, to something different. Life is going to change as it was the past couple of months. But what you want to do is take what you learned from this quarantine, take what you learned from this challenge, take what you learned from COVID and bring it into a post-COVID world. What is there something that happened there that now you can go and enjoy even more in the post-COVID world? What can you go and learn even more about it? What was something that you did when you had time together and now that life's going to go back to normal, then you are going to like stop doing it? What are traditions that were did? What, or maybe the opposite, what were things that like didn't work out and now you're going to go and make sure you're going to go and change things so that way your post-COVID world is a better one. You took from your challenge, you learned from your challenge and you made it even better. If you have any more questions on this, go to lifepixrelationships.com and on the podcast page, put in all your questions, your marriage questions, questions about understanding yourself and your partner. And I hope to have them answered on this podcast. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye now.
That's all for this episode of MarriagePix Relationships, and we have a huge favor to ask of you that will not only support this show, but also give others what they need to take their marriage to the next level. We're striving to have 1 million downloads per episode by December 31st, 2025, so please share it with your family and friends so they can turn their relationship into an extraordinary one.